Konnichiwa, everyone! June 27th is Multiculturalism Day. Say that 3 times really fast. Multiculturalism. 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 I'm sure everyone probably has a different opinion on what multiculturalism means to them, but to me it means being within a society with different races and cultures and given the same opportunity and rights. Growing up in a very Japanese household, we did many traditions, we ate many different Japanese dishes, and I was often ashamed and embarrassed by them. Growing up, my mom would make me these intricate, beautiful bento boxes that she probably woke up at the crack of dawn to make me, and I would never eat them at school because I was embarrassed. People would often question, what is that? And it was nori, seaweed, So I asked her to pack me Lunchables and sandwiches and stuff like that. And now that I look back at it, my heart breaks because A, I miss those, and B, she was probably so upset. There was even a point in my life where I was embarrassed of my name. I would ask my parents if I could have a more westernized name, and they obviously didn't agree with me. But now that I'm older and I'm able to reflect on that, I think a big part of it is definitely me being in the food industry. Being able to try all these different dishes and new ingredients really showed me the beauty and the story behind everything, and I admire it so much. And my name is still Miyuki, and I actually learned that my grandparents went to a Buddhist temple back in Japan, and that's how they got my name, and it means beautiful happiness. So, in part of Multiculturalism Day, I'm going to be showing you how to make a Japanese-style savory pancake done with lots of cabbage. You can keep it vegetarian or you can add your own protein. We have shrimp, bacon, whatever you want. So stay tuned for Okonomiyaki by Miyuki. Hey, welcome back to Miyuki's Table. Today on the menu, as part of Mori Meals, we have okonomiyaki. Huh? Wait, no, I lied. Okonomiyaki. It is a Japanese-style pancake pizza, however way you want to interpret it. It is done with flour, cabbage, some type of protein, whether it's bacon, shrimp, you can do whatever seafood you want in it, some eggs. And funny enough, depending on where you go in Japan, it actually varies. Some places put noodles in it, but today I'm going to show you how I was raised eating it.
Wow. Oh my goodness.
Okay, to start off, you want to shred about 3 cups of flat cabbage. Emphasis on the flat cabbage. Okay, so now that we have cut up all the cabbage super thin, we can move on to our green onions. We just also want to slice these super thin, just like the cabbage. So I am going to be putting some shrimp in mine today. I got some tiger shrimp, and I have de-shelled them as well as taken off all of the tails, and I am just going to cut them into bite-sized pieces. Traditionally, it's done with regular bacon. I do not eat beef, so I have some turkey bacon here that we can just cut into some thin slices. So next, we have half a cup of water and half a cup of okonomiyaki mix. So you can make this from scratch with flour, but it is much easier just to get the okonomiyaki flour. It has some dashi, which adds flavor. We're gonna get a bowl. We're gonna wanna put our flour as well as our half a cup of water. And then we're just gonna give that a quick stir. And then we have 2 eggs here. We want to break them one at a time, stirring them in. So we got egg number 1, and then we're just going to put that in there. And then we have our other egg. Perfect. And then we are just going to stir that in. Okay, so once that is all nicely mixed in and you see no lumps, we can start by adding the cabbage. So I like to add a little bit by little bit, just so that it is evenly coated. So we're just gonna give that a nice stir. And then we can add the rest of the cabbage in. And as for protein, as I said before, you can add whatever you want. Today, I am going to be doing a mixture of a little bit of shrimp and turkey bacon. I almost want to add more bacon in it. And lastly, we're gonna add our scallions in. If you don't like scallions, you don't have to add them in, but I'm a scallion girl. Give this a good mix. And then as soon as everything is nicely and well coated, you are ready to go to your frying pan. So once you're done that, we're gonna walk on over to our stove. So we have our pan at medium heat. I am just going to add some oil. You can make them as small little okonomiyakis if you want. You can make one big one. But today I'm going to be making one big one. You just wanna let it cook for about 3 to 4 minutes per side. Once your okonomiyaki has been cooking for about 3 to 4 minutes per side, you're gonna wanna flip it. Ah! 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 So now that your bad boy is nice and crispy here, we just want to get him onto the plate. You can slide him on, but I'm not gonna take any risks here. Oh, Jesus. Jesus Murphy. Then we get to do all of the toppings. So I have this okonomiyaki sauce. It literally says okonomiyaki sauce. This is what it is used for, it's made for. So we're just going to drizzle some of that bad boy on. If you do not know what Kewpie mayo is, you are definitely missing out. You just want to drizzle that on. This is ao nori. Translates to blue nori, even though it's not blue at all, it's completely green. But you definitely need some of this. I like a lot of this, and keep in mind, whatever you top it with, you can do according to your preference and your likings. I feel like I want a little bit more of that. And then this is our bonito flakes. And I just get the small little packages because I never use enough at one time. They have these at Sanko, Japanese grocery store. And we're gonna put some of that on top. And then to finish, again, optional, are some scallions. And I have a little bit of red pickled ginger right here. I'm just going to place plop, plop. And then there you are. Okonomiyaki.